Yeah, it's another work week, but that also means that you're going to have to be working around construction crews around the city, maybe even some closures.
KSAT traffic reporter Stephen Cavazos has those closures you need to look out for and the different routes you can take.
February is wrapping up and road closures are expected to take us all the way into the late days of March. So let's talk about what you can expect. Plan that commute ahead of time, especially if you're traveling along 281 on the north side of San Antonio, because we have that asphalt work that continues to take place. Now, that will start on Monday, February 27th and wrap on Tuesday, February 28th. This does start at 9 in the morning, folks, and should wrap at 3 in the afternoon. We will see alternating lane closures in both directions right there at Wilderness Oaks. So I would say expect some slowdowns. All right, let's take a jump now over here to Loop 410 on the south side of San Antonio, where roadway repairs will hopefully make the commute a little bit easier for drivers. That's been current and should wrap on Friday, March 3rd. It begins at 8 in the morning and should wrap at 5 in the afternoon. What drivers will see out there are various eastbound main lane closures from Somerset Road to South Presa Road. All right, one last jump here to Loop 1604 on the northeast side of San Antonio, where we have demolition work that is taking place. Now, this begins on Wednesday, March 1st, and hopefully we'll see that wrap up on Monday, March 27th. This is a long-term closure, guys. So what we'll see out there is a westbound to eastbound Loop 1604 turnaround closure right there at Lookout Road. And again, that is for demolition work. I know it's a lot of information, but what you can do is scan this QR code. That takes you to our KSAT traffic page, and I've updated a list of closures on that site. So again, plan your commute ahead of time.
In your health news, the government wants to put new limits on some telehealth prescriptions. The DEA proposing new rules to require patients to have an in-person medical evaluation before being prescribed most prescription medications by their doctors. Patients would still be able to get other medications like antibiotics or birth control, but prescriptions for pain or sleep would have to be an in-person meeting before you get a refill.
Cancer continues to be the second most common cause of death in the U.S., only behind heart disease. A new study shows cancer screenings are down. The research shows in 2021, screenings for breast cancer fell 6% when compared to 2019 before the pandemic, which means about 1 million fewer people were screened for that disease. Screenings for cervical cancer fell 15%. That's about 4.4 million fewer people. And for prostate cancer, screenings fell 10%. That's about 700,000 fewer people. The most recent research suggests no sign of a major rise in advanced cancers due to the missed screenings, but health experts caution that it could be too soon to tell.
The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warning people about the rising threat of a drug-resistant bacteria. CDC officials say the bacteria is called Shigella. Infections can cause a fever, abdominal cramping, and other serious stomach problems. The CDC says there are limited antimicrobial treatments that are available for this particular drug-resistant strain.
So, who wants a piece of pie when you can have the whole thing?
Well, not you. You want the whole thing.
Right, give me the whole thing.
All right, SA Live's annual pie baking contest. Ooh. And here's one of the contenders now. Very tasty show ahead. Mike and Fiona.
Well, happy Monday, everybody. Of course, they say the best part of the meal is the dessert, and boy, do we have some for you.
Yes, pie, oh pie. Grab a fork because it's time to dig into the annual SA Live Pie Baking Contest. So tasty, we're giving you a second helping.
Yes, and Rooster Cove Bakery, our judge for the pie contest and pie experts, we're going to check out what she's baking, and boy, some desserts that you don't want to miss.
Yes, and we are checking out a new spot in Almos Park where you can grab coffee, tea, or take and bake meals and biscuits for the family.
And our dear friend Elsa Fernandez from My Candy Boutique is going to be here. And what eyeshadow color is right for you just to really make your eyes pop? She has all the expert advice.
And Expo Home Improvement is having their annual worn out windows sweepstakes, how you can win up to $15,000 in new windows and convert your tub into a shower while you're at it.
Wow, that's a lot, and a lot more coming up on SA Live. Stick around.
This show might be coming to an end, but don't forget to keep up with all the latest stories. They're all on our website at ksat.com.
And make sure you check out this story about a Seguin grad being sentenced to life in prison for the killing of a Texas Tech officer. You can read that full story right now on our website, ksat.com.
All right, we're up to 80 degrees now, so 86 the forecast high. A day of low humidity, some breezy winds. That changes tonight. Humidity starts to work its way back in, so there could be some patchy fog tomorrow morning, mainly south and east of town. We're up to 86 again tomorrow, 87 on Wednesday with some added clouds, and close to 90 on Thursday before our next system moves in. There's a small chance of rain with this, but it is small, and the window is small. So the bigger story will be the gusty winds that come along with this system and the risk for a high fire danger Thursday into Friday. We'll be watching that closely. Otherwise, we're in the 70s to finish out the work week and the weekend. And Ursula just asked me about allergens once again. There's a bunch of tree pollen in the air, so just a heads up. We went straight from mountain cedar season to oak season, guys.
Just like San Antonio style. That's how we do it.
Thanks for that. Favorite pie?
My favorite pie?
Yeah.
Lemon meringue.
Ooh, my brother-in-law makes an incredible coconut cream pie. It's awesome. More pies right now on KSAT SA's
Live right now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Oh, hello, and happy Monday. Feast your pies on this. It's National Pie Day, and we're putting our SA Live baking skills to the test. Coming up, good afternoon. I'm Fiona Gorsiza.
5 pies, one for every day. We got the whole week covered.
There you go.
There we
And
go.
one of your pies are in there.
I know. And I'm like Ghost Rage, and yes, we could enjoy pie every day, but the big question is, what is your favorite pie? Was it that one that Grandma used to make, fresh out of the oven?
Yes.
Is it a key lime pie?
Was it a coconut pie? Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. All right, well, today is the day to live free and pie hard. I'm sorry, I just read it. Okay, all right, they definitely don't mess around at one local bakery where every slice is, wait for it, pie-fect.
Our producer Robert, that's all of his puns today right now. Jen Risen, owner of Rooster Crow Bakery, is here to help us get ready for a couple of sweet holidays. And Slice to meet you.
Stop.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. Look, she brought these pies in, and
He can't even get the words out.
I know. Look at how gorgeous
Take a
that
second
pie
to
looks.
appreciate them, the smells, the textures.
Coconut cream, and this is that apple, and this thing is what, about 4 inches tall over there. So, all right, we're talking about cutting a pie.
We're talking about cutting a pie. How you should cut a pie and what type of pie you have. So we have 2 different pies in front of us. We have a custard-based pie with whipped cream, and we have a double crust pie with a fruit filling. When you're cutting custard-based pies, you want to use a nice sharp chef's knife dipped in hot water, and that way you get those nice perfect Instagram slices.
Oh, hot water, okay.
Hot water. Hot water is a trick. You just dip your knife carefully in hot water, wipe it off with a clean towel, and then cut your pie, and it'll give you those nice perfect slices.
So it kind of melts the cream a little bit right as it's touching the pie.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
This
And
one
then you can be the
have,
hero.
You have already cut, right?
I already cut it for you guys.
Okay, so is there a technique to getting it out of there, or is it
Being
just-
gentle, so you want to go straight down.
Straight down.
And then kind of push towards the center and then lift up.
And would you call that the Instagram pie?
It's the Instagram pie if you're quick so it doesn't jump off your spatula.
Okay.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Here, I'm gonna get one more for you here.
Oh, okay. Do I get to taste here?
Yes.
Sure, it's staring me in the face. So.
And there we go. Okay. Okay, so
Did I do it?
Before
Good stuff.
Thank you. And then
we
you
go
can
to the
see
next
the
pie
inside
here,
of it.
what sets your pies apart?
You know, all of the love and the commitment from myself and from my team is what really makes our pies special. You know, we put a lot of work and a lot of effort into making the crust, into making the fillings, topping everything, and then cutting it for you. And so that's really what sets us apart. You know, we use classic flavors, but we also do funky combinations as well. And, you know, at the bakery, we have a variety of pies every day. So each time you come in, you're probably going to see something a little bit different. And there's going to be things that you recognize and, you know, things that you can learn about too.
All right, so now
Cutting the apple pie, the double crust pie.
Cutting the double crust pie.
Because, I mean, a lot of times you try and do this and you want to let it cool first, because sometimes you cut a pie and it goes, and it's just
Pies need to rest.
soup.
all baked goods, anything that comes out of the oven, it needs to
What? Oh.
it needs to rest.
I'm just gonna stand over here while you gesture away.
And the secret is in the knife too,
The
right?
secret is in the knife. For a double crust pie, you want to use a serrated knife.
Just like you would with a loaf of bread.
Just like you would a loaf of bread, that gentle sawing action is what's going to be able to give you a nice cut pie. That way it's not all mangled and crazy.
And is it best to go all the way across like I'm doing right now instead of trying to just cut one little wedge?
If you're trying to get even numbers, if you want a specific number of slices from your pie, it's easiest to start in half and then go from there.
Okay.
And so just gentle all the way down, push it through.
And you said the whole trick is too, you got to get that right down there in the corner.
You got to get it in the corner in the wall of that pie.
Okay. Right down in there. Oh yeah. Okay, now should I go
Nicely
across
done.
the other way?
You
Or
go
start
across the
doing-
other way.
Okay.
Okay. And so you have some Valentine's Day treats for us too here that you brought, right?
I do. So we're doing a couple different mix boxes at the bakery, and they kind of go from small, medium, and large. Our largest mix box comes with a miniature pie, and then the other ones come with a variety of items. We have some rainbow caramel popcorn, we have the Sugar Skull Lover cookies, the brown butter chocolate chip cookies, our Rice Krispie treats, which aren't your average Rice Krispie treats,
And
all
why
types
aren't
of things.
they your average Rice Krispie treats?
You know, because again, we put that love in there, but we also use burnt marshmallows, brown butter, and almond toffee chunks.
And if folks had been to the Hotel Emma at one point, they
Right.
might remember that taste, right?
Right. I came up. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? It's done. Yay!
Quick, go there.
Where am I going?
Go
Okay.
there, go there. Go. Yes.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I lost one little apple right on the nut, but there, the Instagram picture. Hey,
That's a pretty good slice.
I've never been so nervous slicing pie in all my life. So.
So at the Hotel Emma,
At the Hotel Emma, I was the opening pastry chef for that property, which is why I moved to San Antonio in 2015. And, I came up with that flavor combination on a whim. I never gave it much thought, and it just took off. I believe they're still making that Rice Krispie treat over there today. And, I've been making it since 2015, and from pop-ups to working at different restaurants, it's just kind of followed me. I have to make it.
We had
Love it.
samples of those Rice Krispie
Yeah.
treats, and
so
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
All right, for more information on Rooster Crow Bakery, just head to our website, salive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
all right. And coming up at 1:30, it's our third annual SA Live Amateur Pie Baking Contest. 5 homemade pies from the SA Live team face off. Which one takes the top spot? That is still to come.
Speaking of made from scratch sweets, Rose Hip Market is the newest shop in the Almost Park area, serving up baked goods, comfort food, and coffee too.
Yep, went from a coffee trailer to a brick and mortar this year, and our Jen Tobias Trusky went to check it out, so take a look.
Today on SA Live, support local. We'll take you to one of the newest coffee shops in town, and we are going to sample the menu and show you everything that you can experience here at Rose Hip Market.
We're so excited about expanding Rose Hip Coffee, the trailer, into a brick and mortar space. And so I'm here with my partner right now, and it has been such a wonderful experience, really building on the brand that we already had and expanding to cater to this neighborhood as well. And so coming to Rose Hip Market, you can expect the same coffees with our in-house syrups. You can expect our pastries, but we've also expanded so that we now have grab-and-go foods. We have a frozen section with prepared meals, and we have an entire retail section too.
I think what's going to happen as time goes on is we're going to lean more deeply into that pantry part of our identity, and we're really trying to focus on local people who make jams or bread or whatever it is, tea, candles, things like that. Kind of think your local farmer's market in a brick and mortar.
Katie tells me every food item here is sourced from Central Texas, adding to the freshness of the ingredients. The menu will rotate from month to month, and every weekend you can also enjoy brunch. Along with your coffee favorites, their signature lattes include their homemade botanical-inspired syrups. The concept started with a coffee trailer, but this duo is now operating the new brick and mortar located at 120 120 West Almost Drive, connected to the Nix Realty building.
My mom is the broker, and she's also one of the partners. And it was really important to her to put something new in this building next to Nix to complement it. And with COVID being such a catalyst for people working from home, for agents enhancing and redoing their home offices, we just wanted to re-energize the space a little bit.
So Tinsley and I are really excited to be here. We met growing up here in high school, and we both kind of went away for college and post-grad and then moved back. And so it's been really exciting coming back to the neighborhood that we grew up in and being able to create a space that we wish we had when we were growing up. And so we're super excited to be able to provide that to the neighborhood.
If you're not hungry or thirsty, you can come here for gift ideas. From baby items to cookbooks to earrings and everything in between, you're definitely supporting local when you shop here.
They always come in feeling like they've escaped to somewhere else, which I think has been a lot of fun.
I've had a great time here at Rose Hip Market. Be sure to come check them out. They're open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5 p.m. and on the weekends from 8 to 4 p.m. You can try their made from scratch pastries or one of these delicious coffee drinks. My favorite and go-to is the lavender rosemary. I'm going to give that a try, and be sure to come check them out. For more information to keep up with them on social media as well, you can head over to salive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan that QR code on your screen. All right, cheers. So good.
Yeah, real cute. We went in there for coffee a couple of weeks ago. So where the circle is right there, McCollum Almost Drive, and HEB is right down here, and it's right there, right by Feliz Modern. And they do have brunch every Saturday and Sunday, and it's located, like I said, right near Feliz Modern there in Almost Park.
Excellent. Still ahead on the show. Have stunning eyes no matter what the color. We've got tips to make your peepers pop and dazzle your Valentine.
But first, it's easier than ever for you to help our pet rescues get much needed supplies and all that dog food. Hear about a new program and the first local rescue that will benefit. That's next on SA Live. Okay, just look at that face. Oh my goodness. But he's attached to a very big body. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, you know, it takes are we boring you there? Of course, for local pet rescues, it takes a lot to take care of these little guys, especially when they have feet that big. And those big giant bags of food, one local rescue goes through about 40 of them in a week.
Yes, and Debbie Davis, Chief of Operations at God's Dogs Rescue, and Danielle Gunter, Executive Director for the Puppy Food Bank. They're here to tell us about this new effort to help feed our furry friends. Hey there!
Hi, how are you?
Okay, let's start with the obvious. Who did you bring with you?
We have Tagus and Oliver with us today. They're 3-month-old German Shepherd mixed puppies, and they were a litter of 10, 9 boys and 1 girl, rescued off the streets of San Antonio. And so we have 6 of them left.
You said you found Mom in a box?
Yeah, she was in a box on a side of somebody put the box out there for her at least, and she had the puppies in the box.
Okay, well, you can tell by those paws on my arm. These guys, and already my arms are tired holding this guy through the commercial break. They're going to be big dogs. They need a lot of food, and you go through a ton of food too.
Yeah, we do just at our primary location go through about 40 bags a week.
40 bags a week, okay? And Danielle, what is the Puppy Food Bank and why was it created?
So the Puppy Food Bank is a virtual food bank. We started it in October of 22, so just a few months ago. And really it was started by our board members. They have been avid animal lovers. They have their own dogs. And probably about 8 months ago, one of them actually had adopted a dog from God's Dogs. And they just fell in love with the mission and everything that they do. And one of the really interesting things is that they kept hearing over and over again, not just from God's Dogs, but a lot of the organizations that they work with involving animals, is that they're overcrowded. A lot of people adopted during COVID. They wanted that companionship. Everybody went back to work, and now they're surrendering because they don't have the time. And with inflation, they don't have the resources. And so they put their heads together and really said, what can we do to help alleviate some of that growth and alleviate some of the painfulness of having so many dogs there? And it kept coming up over and over again, let's supply dog food. And so it was created, the Puppy Food Bank. We're very excited about it. God's Dogs is our first official partnership here in San Antonio. We're hoping to have more. And we really want to look at supporting those rescues that are a little bit smaller. They maybe don't have the capacity or the bandwidth to constantly be chasing down those dollars and those resources to be able to provide for one of the biggest expenses, which is, of course, dog food.
And with you doing it, a dollar goes a lot farther than if I went and bought a bag of dog food. You buy in bulk, and it's not as though it's by Amazon. You just get it directly from the suppliers, right?
Yes. So because we're virtual, we do. Viewers can always go online, make a donation for as little as $11 a month, 37 cents a day. Anybody who does that will get this amazing puppy food bank tote. We're so very excited about that. But that $11 is really going to help hundreds of pets, because what's going to happen is we work directly with those distributors. They will bring the dog food to places like God's Dogs. They're able not only to support their dogs on their campuses, but also to support the fosters that are through their program. So that's one of the biggest keys, is that so many of these smaller organizations, and they're not even that small, they have so many animals, and they support so many animals, but they rely heavily on fosters, and they need that support. And in order to get more fosters, if they're able to say, we can help provide that dog food because of the partnership with Puppy Food Bank, we're able to make a bigger difference. Absolutely.
Okay, and so how do other rescues, of course, become partners?
So they can always go to puppyfoodbank.org. We have a rescue page. They can go on apply. We'll pull the application. We work with them to figure out how much dog food do you need on a monthly basis, what types of animals are you having come into the shelter. We are currently supporting dogs at the moment, and that they align with our mission, because we really want to support those no-kill pet rescues.
And this then opens up more funds, because you're trying to expand, and then to have some of the resources, the food to go for volunteers and fosters, which you need a lot, right?
Absolutely. It's instrumental in what we do, in being able to continue our mission.
Okay, and what can we expect from God's Dogs Rescue this
We're
year?
super excited this year. We just bought 5 acres next door to where we are now, and so the goal is to build indoor-outdoor space with air conditioning and heat, because right now we do not have that. And so not necessarily to expand our numbers, because we're higher than we've ever been and don't want to be at this number at over 600 dogs, but it'll allow us to spread the dogs out and have it, just a better situation. And this situation here with the Puppy Food Bank is just instrumental for us and so many rescues in San Antonio that need help.
If you would like to donate to the Puppy Food Bank or God's Dogs, or adopt one of these little these big babies, and the big ones, just head over to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, and just scan that QR code right there at the bottom of your screen. Oh, I wish I could take you home. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
No matter what their color, you can have eyes that pop. We teach you how to turn heads with just a look and some clever makeup tips. You don't want to miss this. You're watching SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, want to turn heads with just a look? We've got the tricks you need to know how to make those peepers pop.
And our dear friend from, as you see, Eye Candy Boutique is here to tell us how to turn your eyes into candy. I don't know. It's all written down there.
We're still thinking about that pie from earlier. Yes, exactly.
Turn them into candy. So, yes, something like that.
All about the
Take it away, Elsa.
eyeshadow.
Exactly. So eye color and eyeshadow obviously go hand in hand, but you want to do what works best for you and best for your eye color. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. You thought that color charts were from kindergarten, but we have that we're going to be using with complementary colors, because that's what you're going to use to find the right color for you. So for instance, the blue eyes that we were going to talk about first, across the way is more of an orange coral color, and those are exactly the colors of shadow that you're going to use to make your blue eyes pop. So whether you're using a shimmer or a glitter or a matte shadow, it's more so the color itself than the actual style of the shadow. So you can play around, test different things to see what works best for your eye, but definitely anything in the copper family, the orange family, and then if you're going to use an eyeliner, more of a soft brown definitely makes your blue eyes pop.
Okay. And now brown eyes.
Yes. Brown eyes, you can do a blue shadow, you can do a purple shadow, or you can do
I was just gonna say,
I did put some purple on today.
We'll stand, look right there at Steven.
Okay. Hi, Steven.
And close your eyes a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, no, you can totally see.
Okay, yeah.
So brown eyes definitely go well with purple shadow, blue shadow, a little bit of gold and warm brown tones. And then if you want to go a little bit out of the norm, you can try a purple mascara instead of your normal like black, brown, which is what we have in that packaging right in front of you. Yes, that is going to be a purple mascara.
And again, this is only eye color. It doesn't matter about complexion, hair color, anything like that, right?
Correct, because we're basing all this off of eye color today.
Okay. How about green eyes?
So the next one that we're gonna do is green eye, and the green is going to work across with complementary. You can see a red or an orange. So we have a rose colored palette which has different shades of red on here in the front. And you can see it has a mix of red shimmer, an orange matte, a red matte, and then the one next to it has all kinds of golden, shimmery, and matte tones that you can also use. There you go. Thank you, Mike, for moving that over. So you see that gold color that's in there? That would play off of green eyes so, so pretty. And then again, if you want to go a little out of your comfort zone, you can try a deep burgundy eyeliner or mascara to really make the green eyes pop.
Now, I would think hazel eyes would be very close to green eyes, but different altogether, right?
Totally different,
Okay.
because you have flecks of gold, you have flecks of brown. Fiona, I would say definitely you have like a mix of hazel and green. I do. They're real green today because of the dress. It looks so pretty.
They're like my size. Like some days they look really blue.
Oh,
and
yeah.
when it's blue.
Yeah, blue and it reflects off. So.
With the orange eyeshadow, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. No. So for hazel eyes, because there's so many different hints of color in there, you can have so many different options. You have green shadows that you can use to really pull out the greens. You can use purple shadows, whether it be matte or shimmer, to bring out the brown. And if you want to bring out the gold flecks in the hazel eye, you can do a golden shadow as well.
And can't leave out gray eyes very quickly.
Correct, gray. They're not the most common, but they're obviously so, so pretty. In order to bring out the gray, you want to do more of like a brown nude because you have that contrast, the complementary colors, and then a really pretty soft smoky eye. Believe it or not, the smoky, like charcoal black brings out the gray, even though it's like silver and black together.
And if you didn't catch all that, or you need a little consultation, you can just
yeah, send us a DM. We specialize, the boutique, obviously Eye Candy Boutique specializes in plus size clothing, but if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer in the DMs.
And you still do live sales every Wednesday, right? Okay.
Wednesdays at 8 p.m. We do have a promo. You can do SA Live 2023 for 15% off of our website at heyeyecandy.com.
Great information, as always. And for more information on Eye Candy Boutique, go to our website, SALive.com, click on the SE on SA Live tab, scan that QR code right there. So good to see you, dear.
Thank you for having me.
And next, 5 pies go in, 1 pie comes out the champion. It's an amateur baking competition starring the SA Live team. The tasting, the judging begins straight ahead. Don't go anywhere.
Back to SA Live, the winner bakes it all. It's time for the 3rd annual SA Live Pie Baking Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 homemade pies from the SA Live team are going head to head, crust to crust, slice to slice, however you want to say it, to see who can bake 2 pie-fection. Yes. And Jen Reisman, owner of Rooster Crow Bakery, joins us once again to be our fabulous judge. What are you doing?
Keep it fair. Keep it fair.
Okay.
Are those just ones? That's all I got. I always thought you
I'm gonna
had
need more
than
for that for my bakery.
in your wallet. Okay. All right. Okay, Jen, what are some of the things you're going to be looking for when you judge these pies?
The first thing I look for is like who made their own crust.
Interesting.
That's what I want to see first. Who made their own crust? How well did it slice? And how pretty is it? Like how visually, engaging, appealing is it to me?
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. And then flavor.
All right. So here's how it will work. Okay, we've got the 5 pies. Jen is going to go ahead and taste, and then what she's going to do is pick the top 2 pies in just a little bit.
We'll do the first pie first.
Okay, we'll do first pie first. Okay.
Okay,
we're going to order.
And then we'll go to break, and we're going to come back and announce the absolute winner. So, first contestant is SA Live host Mike. I'm taking back the crown, Osterhage. Mike's. Look at that picture. Is that your headshot? Okay, Mike's.
That's from like 10 years ago.
Okay, so Mike's Chess Pie was the winner of the first pie competition. He was once an actor and starred in a Domino's Pizza commercial, and he may be the only person at KSAT who brings a briefcase to work every day.
To carry a delicious pie like this.
This year, he's making a Texas trash pie combination of sweet and salty, creamy and crunchy. It's a southern favorite, mixing snack flavors like pretzels, chocolate chips, graham crackers, coconuts, and pecans. All right, so she has
Best
sampled
pie you've ever had, isn't it?
that pie. None of the other contestants can
Straight up
talk
trash.
to the judge while she's tasting.
That's their problem.
All right, our next pie is SA Live producer trainee Richard the Quiet Assassin Balthazar's pie. Richard has a team entry. There he is with his girlfriend Caressa, who helped make the pie. They are both gamers and they met in film class. They made a Dutch apple pie, and this was the first time making this pie. They've made classic apple pies before, but felt like it didn't have as much flavor as they would have liked. However, Richard loves a good streusel topping on any dessert, so he's excited to try this one for the first time. Richard is usually the assistant, because Caressa is the pro.
That is a very good streusel topping, Richard.
Okay.
Yes, very simple.
All right, next we have SA Live producer John What's a Pie Marr. All right, John has another team entry. He had help from his wife, Amber. Amber and John love to travel and explore new places together. They like to joke that John married Amber because of her superior cooking abilities, and John hates coming up with fun facts about himself. Today, they made a Creamalicious banana pie. It's the first time they made it, and it's inspired by the banana pudding from Magnolia Bakery in New York City and the banana pecan cream pie from Corner Cafe in Kansas City, Missouri. So Amber's a therapist, so this pie just might cure what ails you. How is it?
That's pretty good.
It's great.
It's great.
Okay. Wow. All right. All right. Next, we have SA Live director Jeffrey Deparis Saldana. Okay. Yes. Oh, he's fancy. Yes. He's been to France. Okay. Jeff's banana cream pie was last year's winner. He's an Emmy-winning director. He has seen every episode of Saved by the Bell and has a giant crush on Scarlett Johansson. Did he write this, or did we write this for him? To escape this January weather, Jeff is imagining being at a beautiful beach at a tropical resort sipping on a pina colada. Therefore, he's making a pina colada pie.
How's it taste?
Okay, it's tropical. It's pineapple. I miss pineapple, so I like tasting it.
And the little chunks in there too. Add a little something to do with the
It's
creaminess?
different. There's stuff going on. I can tell he made his crust. I'm happy with that.
Ooh. All right, it was his first time making that pie, so he's crossing his fingers. It's a no-bake pie except for the graham cracker crust.
Yep.
All right. Our final entry is from SA Live producer Robert I Got Your Pie Right Here Morin. Robert has another team entry with his husband Renee. They're both dog lovers, and they love to go to vacation in Vegas but don't like to gamble and can quote, word for word, nearly every episode of Bob's Burgers. This year, they made a pistachio pie, and it's an easy no-bake pie based on a holiday dessert their families make every year. You'll taste flavors of cream cheese, pineapple, and marshmallows. Jen, so what do you think?
I love classic. I love classic vintage pies, and and green's my favorite color. So I right when I saw that pie with the cherries, I was like, oh man, that's gonna be special.
So you have to pick your top two right now.
Right now.
Then we'll pick. I've got my top two, and I'll see if I match you. So go ahead.
I'm gonna say, I love the Dutch apple, and I'm a trashy girl in a trashy world, so your pie too are the top two.
The apple and the trash pie.
Oh my gosh! So that is Mike and Richard. Yeah.
Richard. Okay.
Mike and Richard. Okay. Here we go. So 3 pies eliminated. 2 are left in the running. One of our 2 finalist pies will be crowned the winner. And if you want to try these recipes yourself, they're on our website, salive.com. Just go to the As Seen on SA Live tab, and a few of them are borrowed recipes.
Stay tuned for insider deals coming up on SA Live. A huge discount on one item that costs $250, but you can get it for much less.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, insider deals are back, and they are better than ever.
Oh, yes. And Insider Deals expert Tati Amare has the 411 on beauty and home deals and some other fun finds, too.
Well, you all know that I love a good deal, and I love sharing them even more. Let's get into these fabulous finds that will up your hair routine and add some coziness to your home. To get shopping, just scan the QR code on your screen or head over to morningsave.com and look for the insider deals. Now let's start by getting comfy and cozy with the Heidi and Oak scallop lace trim pajama set. Perfect for the colder weather. This lush top and bottom set will likely become your favorite for lounging in comfort. And I'm telling you that everyone that I've shown these to talk about how soft they look, and I am here to tell you that yes, they are that soft. These are a best-selling item from the brand, so Morning Save purchased all the inventory, so now we can all lounge in luxury at a great price point. And we've seen this customer favorite for as much as $78, but through this insider deal, you can snag your pair for $19.99, which is a huge discount of 78%. And at that price, you might as well get two. Now let's move on to hair. Now every great hairstyle starts with perfectly dried hair, and this deal will do the heavy lifting for you. But I gotta warn you, don't let the small size fool you. This lightweight dryer delivers big power. Just listen. Hear that? All right, well, this is the Cortex Slimliner foldable hair dryer, and it is going to become your go-to hair tool, I'm telling you. This is one of Morning Save's fastest selling dryers, now with an upgrade. Check out the convenient foldable design that makes it easy for storage and even compact enough for traveling. How often do you find that? Now, this new model also includes an interchangeable round brush set, and we've seen this for as much as $250. But with this exclusive insider deal, it's only $49.99, an incredible 80% off. Since we're spending more time at home, why not make your bedding more luxurious with the Villa Novum Down Alternative Comforter? Now, this is ideal for all seasons, not just the colder months, but it still offers a soft and creamy texture and an array of colors that you're sure to enjoy snuggling up with in bed. Now, what I really love about these is that they are 100% hypoallergenic, perfect for people like me with sensitive skin and allergies. Now, usually this Morning Save exclusive comforter would set you back as much as $120, but with this insider deal, you can get it for $29.99 to $39.99, depending on the size, a huge savings of up to 75% off. Now, this next item will definitely be in my shopping cart, and there's more than meets the eye with this one. In fact, I have never seen a lamp like the ODEC 3-in-1 LED rechargeable table lamp, because it's not just a lamp. Get this, it can be a table light, flashlight, and wall-mounted light all in one. So, how does getting two of these for less than the price of one sound? Sounds pretty amazing. Now, these could sell for as much as $80, but with this insider deal, you can get two of these 3-in-1 lamps for $24.99, and that is 69% off. Great deal. It's a bright idea for you to get this before it sells out. Now, don't miss out on these exclusive finds. Snag these insider deals by scanning the QR code on your screen or head over to morningsave.com and look for the insider deals. And remember, these are only available while supplies last, and they will not last long. Happy saving.
So $25 for that lamp, and you can pull it, because that really bright LED light helps nowadays. Just saying.
The hair dryer.
You like that?
Yeah, that looks like it could work.
I'd like that LED lamp. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Find all these deals and more. Go to morningsave.com and look for insider deals. You'll find a link with all the details on ksat.com. Well, a lot of people are looking to update their bath or shower right now, but they just don't have the time to wait for products to arrive and for renovations to be completed. But that's where the experts come in. And Amanda McDaniel, who is the Vice President of Marketing with Expo Home Improvement, joins us. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so you have a sweepstakes for our viewers. We're going to get to that in just a moment. But first, how quickly can Expo Home Improvement get new tub or shower installed?
Okay, are you ready for this? We can actually get it to you within a day or two, especially if you choose our in-stock products. So we've been around since 2006. We're a large company here in Texas. We're here to serve you right, and we carry the most popular designs at all times, so that when you meet with one of our design consultants, and if you say, "Ooh, I love that," guess what? If you pick one of those in-stock products, we can get you installed literally like the next day. So that's how fast we can get you a brand new bath or shower.
I'm wide-eyed. That's fantastic. In one or 2 days, that's wonderful. All right, there are some other services and products that you specialize in, though, also at Expo Home Improvement, right?
We do. Like I said, we've been around since 2006. So we started specializing in window replacement and door replacement, and then we quickly got into the bath and shower space. Our number one product is a tub to shower conversion, and that's where we come in, take out that tub you don't even use anymore, you can't step over, you're concerned about safety, take it out, turn it into a shower. So we do have a lot of different services that we can provide homeowners across Texas.
Okay, so those watching right now and just, they're itching to get started, tell us about the process.
Yeah, it's easy. It's a 3-step process. So first of all, you're going to call the number or scan the QR code on your screen, or you can go to our website, expohomeimprovement.com. Chat with us. That's the first step you want to take, is let us know about your project. 2, we're going to set up a time to come out and visit you, look at the product, make sure we're measuring right. That's so important to get it done right the first time. So we're going to come out, take a look, listen to you, and build your project. And then 3, our expert certified installers are going to come on out, and they're going to install that bathroom, and most of them we can do within 1 day.
Wow, again. Okay, if that's not impressive, now let's talk about that sweepstakes. Up to $15,000 worth of new windows?
That's right. Yeah. So we have our worn out windows sweepstakes. So if you're looking around your house, you're like, man, I qualify. I have the most worn out windows in San Antonio. We want to hear from you. Go ahead and enter our sweepstakes. We're going to be drawing a lucky winner for up to $15,000 of free windows.
All right. Well, be sure to enter the annual Worn Out Window Sweepstakes online at expohomeimprovement.com. You could win up to $15,000 towards your new windows. To book your appointment or for more information, just call 210-319-4120 or visit the website expohomeimprovement.com. Amanda, thank you very much.
Welcome back to SA Live. We're about to announce the winner of our SA Live pie baking competition. Our judge, Jen Reisman, owner of Rooster Crow Bakery, joins us once again. And remember, our top 2 finalists are Mike Osterhage alongside Richard Balthasar. Mike made the Texas trash pie, and Richard is the Dutch apple pie. Yes, drum roll, please. Okay. So who is the winner of the 3rd annual SA Live
It was hard.
competition?
It was hard. Dutch apple, classic.
Congratulations to Richard over there. All right.
Warm with a scoop of ice cream on top would taste delicious with this.
Okay, Richard, how do you feel?
I feel great, and I want to accept this award on behalf of my girlfriend.
Yes, way to go, Caressa. Yes. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, of course, for participating, and thank you, Jen Reisman of Rooster Crow Bakery, for being our judge. For more on these recipes.